Hi friends, today's story is on joint family. Wipe away your differences of opinion and stay happy forever. Neetu was recently married and had started living in a joint family with her husband Sham and in-laws. First few days of her marriage was really beautiful, but as days passed, things started to change. Neetu began to realize that she is unable to get along with her mother-in-law, Mrs. Shanti. Mrs. Shanti was conservative woman, whereas Neetu was liberal with her modern lifestyle. Soon they both started quarreling due to differences of opinion and lifestyle. As days and months passed, none of them changed their behavior and the situation worsened. Neetu became very aggressive over time and started to hate her mother-in-law. She started to think about how to get rid of her. One day, as usual, when they both were quarreling with each other, Sham stepped in and took his mother's side during a fight. Neetu could not bear this and became very angry and left to her father's home. Then she went to her dad and told him all that she was going through. She pleaded her father to give her something poisonous so that she could mix it up and give it to her mother-in-law to get rid of her. Else, she won't be able to go back to her husband's home because now it also meant the question of her dignity. Neetu's father felt pity for her situation but told her, if you give poison to your mother-in-law, you and I both will end up in jail. It is not right to do so and end up in jail. But Neetu was not in mood to listen and understand. Finally, her father gave up hope. He told her, okay, as you wish, but I don't want to see you in jail, so do as I tell you. Neetu agreed to it. Her father bought a powder and told her, listen, Neetu, carefully. Every day, when you serve lunch or dinner, just mix a little pinch of this powder in your mother in law's meal. Since the quantity will be less, she won't die quickly, but will slowly. In few months, and people will think she died naturally. He also told her, because no one should have a doubt on you, from today onwards you will not fight at all with your mother-in-law, but instead you will be very caring towards her. Even if she says something which you don't like, you will not be rude, you will simply be polite to her. Neetu agreed, thinking she will be free from her mother-in-law's quarreling in few months, and came back to her in-law's place. And as advised by her father, she started mixing the powder in her mother-in-law's meal and behaved very caring and polite, even when her mother-in-law said something. 5 months had passed and Neetu had been mixing the powder, but now the atmosphere in the house had changed. There were no quarrels. Both kept praising each other while talking to neighbors. They got very attached to each other like mother and daughter. Now, Neetu started to get worried thinking of the powder she had been adding to her mother-in-law's meal and was worried that she may die soon. She ran at her father's home and said, Dad, please give me the antidote to cure the effect of the poison powder you gave. I don't want to lose my mother-in-law. She is just like my mom and I love her very much. Her father smiled and said, which poison? I had simply given you a sweetener, my dear child. Relax, my dear child. Stop getting worried. I just wanted you to know that this is just a passing phase of your life. Hi, friends. So, what have you learned from this story? Most of us, after marriage, must have faced many challenges of adjusting with a new family, new lifestyle, impressing all the members of the family, obeying to elders' thoughts, although mine sometimes disagrees on some issues, fear of sharing your thoughts, managing in a new kitchen with your mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and many others in the family, trying to keep all family members happy, living up to their expectations, feeling homesick but scared to go home, restricted visits to parents' house, losing self-independence or private space, and much more, isn't it, friends? There may be many more problems which we must have faced. Some of us must have faced a few of it, and some others much more. But isn't it just a passing phase? Didn't things change over time? Each person is different, which may be due to our own circumstances which we lived, or we were brought up. This often leads to many differences between houses. However, we must try to understand each other and adjust a little to make a healthy relationship with each other and make things easier for ourselves. When such differences arise between persons, it is the duty of their loved ones to keep them calm and guide them towards the right path. Before I wind up, a few quotes of wisdom. Happily ever after is not a fairy tale, it's a choice. Relationship gets stronger when two people are willing to understand their mistakes and forgive each other. A true relation is two imperfect people refusing to give up on each other. Where there's a family, there is sacrifices, happiness, and love for others. Family is a life jacket in a stormy sea of life. Hi, friends. I hope you all are doing good. So, friends, have you faced such situations in your life? How have you handled it? Please to post a comment and feel free to share your views. And if you do like the story, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel and keep supporting me. Thank you very much.